Hey girl, we are so back. Remember those items that I showed you in the last video, my winter haul? Well, today we are playing in the closet. I am so excited. I love playing in the closet and putting together outfits. I know everybody might not like that, but when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready, girl. When you put outfits together ahead of time, when that brunch comes up, when that birthday dinner comes up, or anything pops up on your schedule, you already have outfits ready to go. So we're going to jump into that. And for the beauty beat, I have some things that I just need to get done as far as my makeup collection. So I'm going to take you along for that. And that kind of ties into style at home because I've been rearranging around the house and just trying to make better use of my space. So I'm going to show you where I'm at with that, which is just a work in progress, girl. Don't expect too much. Don't expect too much, okay? It is a work in progress. We are not at the final stage just yet, but I want to show you where I'm at and what I plan to do. This is Style Chat TV. I'm showing you so many outfits in this video, so I wasn't sure if I should do an OOTD, but I'm actually running out the door to grab some food before I start editing this video, so I figure I'll show you what I'm wearing. I have on that white t-shirt that I got from Walmart that I told you in a few videos back. I've actually washed it and it's held up really nicely. There's no like lint or balling or anything, so I will definitely be trying to get some more and maybe different colors if I can find it again. And then I just threw on this leather jacket. This is from Coach and I've had it for a few years. And I love that it's not like a moto style jacket. It's actually just a pretty clean style jacket. To me, it just gives like grown. There's something about it just gives like a more mature leather jacket. And then I layered on this Chanel scarf that I don't wear nearly enough. So I'm trying to get my cost per wear out of that. And why not just drape it over my shoulders? Pair it back to my favorite Abercrombie jeans that you've seen plenty of times at this point. I love these. I just love how they fall. I love how comfortable they are. They go with nearly everything. So these are my favorite. And then I put on my Chanel sneakers that I also need to wear more often. I've actually been wearing them quite a bit lately. So I just thought that this tied together really well. This is my black Balenciaga City bag, and then I have on various jewels from Mob Accessories. All of this is sold out, but I'll tell you about it. These are the At the Cross necklaces. I have a mini and a regular size on, and then these little pave triangle hoops. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen. They sold out anyway, girl. And then I have various rings. Sometimes we sell the rings in sets, and then we'll sell some separately. So these are just the mix that I put on today, but I think it's really cute. So yeah, that is today's OOTD. All right, so we are starting off with the leopard pumps that I absolutely love. I got them from Primark. They're the perfect heel height, like a sling back. You cannot go wrong with this. I love how sparkly they are. Y'all already know. I told you in the last video. They're so cute, like literally the perfect shoe. And I'm just here to tell you to wear them with anything. Wear them with anything, girl. I have on a cropped t-shirt and jeans. This t-shirt is from Banana Republic. The jeans are from Old Navy, and it's just an easy look. This shoe is a neutral, but also like a pop, right? So I can wear this casually, or I guess more dressed down, but I can also wear these shoes with some type of slack or a dress, or I can definitely dress these up because they give that sparkle. But I love the look of just kind of pairing them down a little bit to jeans and a t-shirt. Like, how cute is that? And then I'm just gonna grab this bag. This is a Burberry bag, but I changed the strap. This strap is actually from one of my Louis Vuitton bags, but I think it's cute to wear kind of like for the evening or going out as a over-the-shoulder bag, because the strap that it comes with is a crossbody strap. But I feel like this kind of ties in the lighter color of the t-shirt, but then has some black with the shoes, and it just kind of blends it all together. And don't be afraid. I know this is print with print, but like it all works. It all works, girl. So I really love this look. I'm just here to tell you to wear these shoes with anything, okay? If you get your hands on them, or if you get a similar pair, because I did link some similar pairs in my LTK, so make sure you check that out. But these are perfect, okay? And I will be wearing them probably more like this with jeans. I was trying not to put on my same jeans from Abercrombie that I absolutely love, the loose kind of wide leg ones, but I wear them all the time. I was trying not to put them on again, so I would probably pair these back to those jeans. But again, my favorite slacks, all of that. Now I will be careful to wear these with like longer pants. They either have to be long or purposefully cropped. You know, you can't have that like comes right like a perfect kind of length. To me, that gets a little awkward when you put on heels, but love these. So these are the leopard shoes, and I just want to tell you to put your leopard with anything. All right, so now we are here with the skirt from H&M that I absolutely love. Now, remember, I was telling you that it is a little big. Like, I definitely could have went with a 6, but we're just going to rock with it because, you know, the weight be fluctuating sometimes anyway. So we're going to stick with the 8, but I love how this fits. Now, I will say, I took pictures in this skirt the other day, and I have not posted them because I was like, is the skirt weird looking? Like, for some reason, it's gonna sound weird, but the skirt looked long. I'll pop up the pictures here. It looked long, but it's short. Like, is it giving that? I mean, no, it looks like a mini skirt here. I don't know what it was with the pictures. Maybe it was the angle. I don't know. Like, it looked longer than it should have been. You know how skirt either needs to be a mini or not. You know what I mean? And it was like giving like a weird length, but I'm like, if I pull this skirt up any further, my booty is gonna be out. So I don't know, but I feel like it looks good here. I'm gonna just wear a belt when I can, or get it tailored or something, because you see, it looks even better when it's like cinched in at the waist. It's kind of giving snatched, right? Or I could just order the 6. I don't know, child, we'll see. But I paired it to this Elton John t-shirt that I got from Anthropologie. It's a t-shirt, but then it has like tulle overlay. I think it's so cute. I just love graphic tees. There's something about a graphic tee. It's giving, you know, early 2000s Rihanna. I don't know. It's just, you know, street style. I love me a graphic tee. So I feel like this paired really well back to the skirt, but I'm going to zhuzh it up just a little because I think this look can handle a blazer. And this blazer I got from, surprise, surprise, Anthropologie. Ooh, yes, this is cute. This is cute. Yeah. And I have some cream boots that match this blazer like perfectly. I'll show y'all the cream boots. This, I love this. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, girl. That's cute. So yeah, I feel like the skirt, y'all gonna get sick of this skirt because I'm going to be wearing it. Why did I do a pageant pose? I'm going to be wearing this skirt in the summer. Again, I'm going to put it with some boots. I think this is so cute. Now, I do have another sweater. I just got this sweater from Old Navy, and I thought it was so cute. It's from the men's section, so it's a small. So I'm going to pair this skirt to it and see if this works as well, because I just think I can wear this in so many different ways, honey. Let's finish the look. Yes. Oh, she is so chic and cute in her mini. I love this. Yeah. Okay, let me try it on with the sweater. It's Kimberell, can't you tell? This is cute. Oh, this is so cute. And now I can wear this with the cream boots too. But I need some brown boots, y'all. It's crazy how much stuff you can have and still not have enough. I need some tall brown boots because I feel like this will look really cute with some tall brown boots because of that brown in there. This is such a cute little winter fit, right? Oh, I love this. Again, yeah, I can pair it back to the cream boots. But I keep telling y'all, shop in the men's section, honey. They be having some cute things. Love this. Let me know which look you prefer in the comments. Do you like the sweater or do you like the blazer look with this skirt? But yeah, y'all gonna get sick of me in this skirt. Okay, so here is the brown satin skirt. Does it have pockets? Ugh, tragedy. No pockets. Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is the skirt that I got from H&M, and it's an A-line skirt. And remember I said I was going to pair it back to kind of a bustier bodysuit type of thing. Now, I have this blazer draped over my shoulders because if I put the blazer on, it's just giving matronly kind of, and it's giving like a little too dressy, and I don't like these proportions together. But draped over the shoulders is just kind of giving like, this is what I'm just wearing to be warm for a second, and then I can really kind of just wear this. Although I don't know, I want a cropped sweater. Do y'all kind of get, it's almost like a 1940s kind of look with the skirt and like a cute little cardigan, cropped cardigan. So I do think it needs something on the shoulders, and not just a bodysuit, or even just maybe I was about to say a short sleeve bodysuit, but that wouldn't look right. So for now, I do love this blazer draped over the shoulders. This blazer is from Zara, and this bodysuit is from Swankaposh. And I don't know, I think this is just a sweet little look, and I will put these with some closed-toe heels. With this, I can probably wear black, since it's black in the blazer, if I was wearing this exact outfit. But I have to be on the lookout for a cardigan. You know, they have those like cardigans now that kind of tie in the middle. They're just really sweet and dainty and really like girly. I feel like that would look really good with this, but for now I can drape the blazer over my shoulders and kind of get that look that I'm looking for. I'll show you what it looks like if I put the blazer on. It just looks like I'm going to the office, and that's not the look I'm looking for. You see? That's crazy how it changes the whole look if you just put the blazer on. No, this is not what we're going for. This looks like mother of the bride, okay? Absolutely not. I don't know how it makes that big of a difference. Yeah, but you know, if I needed to wear this before I was able to get the piece that I'm looking for, I would just drape the blazer over my shoulders with no pockets. I'll just have to have me a handbag or something to pull the look together. Let's see. Yes, that's cute. I like that. Actually, I mean, might not need a cardigan. I guess it's something about seeing the waistline instead of the full blazer on. I don't know. It's really cute, but I love this skirt. I think this skirt can also carry me into the summer as well. I just see this with flat sandals and tank tops, right? Flat sandals or even like a little bandeau top. So cute. Love this skirt. All right, so now we have the fleece, the quarter zip fleece that I got from Primark. I told y'all, I could see this coming together so well. I put a turtleneck underneath, and these are my black slacks that I got from Amazon. And I want to tell you a trick. Instead of like the half tuck in the front, do it in the back, because one, fupa, okay, we hiding the fupa, and then it still gives that kind of relaxed, slouchy look, but it's not as obvious, and you know what I mean? Most people booty look good, okay? Like, even if you ain't got a lot, you know, a half tuck in the back. I don't know. I've been doing it, and I feel like it kind of gives the look that I'm looking for. So I love how this came together. Of course, I can put this with just jeans, right? Throw on some Uggs and call it a day. But I think this is really cute for an office. If you have like a more creative office job, maybe in marketing, something like this, I think maybe in marketing, something like that, I really think that this is a look that you can pull off, you know, for work with the turtleneck underneath. Girl, please. I love this. I knew this was a piece. And again, I've worn this already with just leggings, you know what I mean? Just to go out to eat really quick and grab a bite to eat. But I knew that I could make this something a little bit more. And again, you put it with some fun accessories. Let me see if I can grab some accessories. All right, so I can do my Coach backpack, right, for a cute little look. Hold on, let me just throw her over the shoulder. A cute little casual look, right? Just easy peasy. Or if I am going to work, and I can do a little bit of a pop of color, because this is still like a neutral green. Oh, I love that. I love that. A cute little tote bag, pop of color. I knew this fleece was gonna be cute. Like, the turtleneck underneath really kind of pulls it up a notch. So I don't know, girl. She's a winner. Love how this looks. And again, wear it casually as well, but I knew that this piece would take me very far. All right, now this look is very basic, but sometimes it just don't take all of that. This is another top that I got from Amazon, and again, I just like the interesting neckline. And if you have some of these tucked away, a few different colors, a few different necklines. I have some that are, I don't know, almost like a halter neckline, and this kind of square neckline, some that like are off the shoulders a little bit. You have those on the ready. You don't really have to think about anything. It's literally just pair it with some jeans and you're ready to go. So these are some jeans from Zara. These jeans are so tight, but I like the wash. I love the color of these. I don't have a lot of dark denim, and this is a Chanel bag that I do not wear nearly enough. I'm gonna do a best and worst purchases, or tips when buying designer things. I love this bag. I got it because it was not like precious leather. I can kind of toss it around and it not get messed up. But because of the colors, it gives more spring summer. But because it's quilted, it gives more fall winter. So I don't know. I have a hard time wearing it sometimes. However, it pairs back to these jeans and this top perfectly. Like, this is so cute. And sometimes, again, it doesn't have to be the most, but you know, a cute top will take you far. You put it with some jeans, you put it with a nice bag, and you're really put together. So I will leave a link to these tops and some of my favorite tops from Quinson on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. I know. It's so cute. I told y'all, I knew this sweater was gonna hit. And it's gonna hit in so many different ways. Y'all just don't even know. Okay, let's get into it because I just can't. This sweater is the one that I got from Primark, and it's oversized. This is a medium. It fits so comfy. I was able to comfortably put a shirt underneath it. This is just a white shirt that I got from Marshall's. It has a nice little Peter Pan collar. I knew this would look so good, okay? I put it back to this pleated skirt that I got from Meshki with my Brandon Blackwood trunk to bring out the red. Girl, if you don't take me somewhere, we gotta go somewhere, because this is too cute. And of course, I'm gonna put it with some boots. I have some patent leather over the knee boots that I think will just take it to the top. Like you never stop. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Please. Yeah. I love this. And let's see, I do have some more pants that I can put this with, but this is too good by itself. A little half tuck, you know what I'm saying? Because it is super oversized. You can see in the back it's like super oversized. I just love this look. I knew this sweater was gonna hit. Okay, let me put it with something else so you can see. All right, so I just switched out the bottoms. These are some pants that I got from Old Navy, leopard jeans. I've worn these into the ground already. They're just so perfect. Like the wash of them, they're kind of like a faded, kind of worn wash, and they're leopard, and I love anything animal print. So this is so perfect together. Oh my gosh. Love this. This is giving more teacher, you know, cool teacher. You know, the teachers that everybody loves. That's what this is giving. But I just knew this sweater would pair back to so many different things. This is a neutral, like we said with the shoes. This is a neutral, so I can switch this out for the other neutral, which is army fatigue, camouflage, right? I can put those pants on with this too. The options are limitless, okay? Because it's a really good sweater. So I think it's the pop of red. It's super simple. It's black, white, and red. It's going to pair back to just about anything. So I knew that this would be a great addition to my closet. So can't wait to wear this out. All right, so we are back to the Kate dupe sweater that I got from Primark. This sweater is so good, y'all. Oh my God. I hope they come out with other colors. I'm going to have to go back and see what else they have. But I've already worn this. I just paired it with some jeans and some boots that I have. Just some like lug Gucci boots that I have. But with this skirt, I love it with this skirt. Little Gucci. I love this. How cute is this? I feel like I'm going up there to see your man. What's that from? two could play that game or something. Y'all know what I'm talking about with Gabrielle Union. This I don't know, something about this gives 90s cutie, like very simple. This is so simple, but it's giving Love Jones. I don't know. The sweater with the leather skirt, I think is so cute and simple. I would put this with some boots. I can put this with some knee boots and a long coat. This is so cute. Now, I do have another skirt, more voluminous skirt that I'm going to pair this with, so let's see how that looks. Okay, now this is also cute, but I like the leather skirt better. Something about this, it gives like a dress. I don't know. I don't like this as much as I like the leather skirt, and I thought I would like this better, but it's something about, like, I don't know why I want to say Coyote Ugly, Love Jones, like that era of like simple kind of 90s cute girl vibes. Like that's what the leather skirt gives. I don't like this. So the leather skirt is the winner. Okay, so this is the shirt that I was a little on the fence about, but I think it works with these cream pants. This is the shirt from Amazon and the pants from Amazon. I'll leave links to both. Remember I said I really love this neckline. I feel like it's just an interesting neckline for it to just be like a t-shirt basically. Like it has a lot of stretch to it, but I love how this falls. I don't know if you can button it up. Oh yeah, I mean that would look pretty goofy, but you could button it up if you wanted to. But I love this, and I think, yeah, this is a very like Miss Claus ho 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 type of look. Now let's see, because y'all know this scarf, it was something about this scarf I really just liked, and I gotta be careful because the neckline, and remember I told you my daughter, I think she got something on this scarf, so I still need to throw it in the wash. However, I don't know, does it pull the look together? Is it cute? How we feeling? Let's see, let's show this print a little bit more. I don't know, over a coat maybe this would look really really cute with this, but even by itself I think this looks really good. And I think this shirt will take me into the spring as well, because I can pair this back to like light colored jeans and even sandals or sneakers and stuff, some cute shorts. I have some like trouser shorts in this cream color that I think this will look really good with, you know, because it can give a little bit of like a nautical feel in the spring and summer. Not the summer, but the spring. I love this. I think this gives Miss Claus. So cute. And then I can also untuck this as well. It has a little like split at the bottom. So if I wanted just a little more of a relaxed look, I guess you could say, yeah, I could untuck it. Real cute. Yeah, I knew this was gonna come in clutch. It was just the things I was trying to pair it with. It initially it just wasn't working because this is a very vibrant shade of red, but it works. Okay, sorry y'all if I'm cheesing. I just checked the views on my latest video and they're going up. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, we are back to my new favorite pants. Have I said that already before about some pants? Anyway, these pants have basically gone viral on my page, because on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do so. It's just Donyalewalton. But these pants are from Shein and they are great. They're super long, I will say that. So I got to see how I'm gonna wear them, you know, with flats or with sneakers. I might just have to like tuck them under, or I don't want to cuff them or anything. But anyway, they're great. They're voluminous. They're more like a swishy material, as I told you guys in the last video. But I wore them with a long sweater. I wore them kind of like a little bit more dressy. I wore it with a sweater and some boots, some heeled boots. I went to Erykah Badu concert, but I wanted to see if I could make these a little bit more casual, and I love this look. Now, I have a long torso, so these are more of a mid-rise on me. Like they stop here. I be wanting my pants up here. I want my pants to come up high, okay? So because they are mid-rise, they're high-rise for most, okay? But they kind of hit me like where I'm the widest and not where I start to kind of come in at the waist. So I'm just gonna play with proportions when I wear these. This sweatshirt I got from Fabletics actually years ago. One of Victory's teachers had this on and I was like, where did you get that from? It was a whole little outfit and I bought the outfit right away. But I love this sweatshirt. I love that it's like asymmetrical and it's super comfortable, and I just wanted to see if I can pair this these pants back to something more casually. And I love these colors together. It's super neutral. Like, this is my color palette. So ideally, I would put this with maybe my Sambas, or I have some Nike Romeros that have like a bunch of different colors in them, but they're more neutral. So I feel like I can pair those to this as well. I want to wear this with some sneakers and just more casually. Now I will say, you're gonna be making a lot of noise when you wear these pants. I wore the black the other day and I was coming down the hall like, golly, I'm making a lot of noise, but they're cute, so I don't care. All right, and they have some pleating. I don't know, I just really like these pants. I feel like they're such a statement pant, right? And I can wear these in the fall, winter, or the spring, summer. So these are definitely a winner. Okay, I feel like this looks good with the Teddy, like, I guess it's like a motorcycle, oversized kind of motorcycle style cut jacket that I got from Marshall's. But I feel like, don't be afraid to pair the black and brown, honey. It looks good. Look at how all these neutrals just go together so well. And then let me grab the bag. Okay, look at this. I am comfortable. I am relaxed. Everything is like loose fitting. This is the t-shirt that I got from Walmart that I showed you guys a few videos ago. But come on. She is just a cool mom, okay? Relaxed mom. I love this. I'm super comfortable in this. Again, I'll have to pair this back to some sneakers and see how it does, because these pants are super long. I can also, like, I don't know if you guys have used hem tape, but you can also use that. I think you'll have to be careful with using that, because I don't know if these pants will burn because they are that swishy material. But I can cut the bottom and use hem tape, or take them to the tailor, child. I just never be going to the tailor like I really need to. I can take them to the tailor and get them altered if I want to. But I do like that they look really good with heels, so I don't know if I would want to shorten them. But this is such a casual, everyday look with the jacket. I love this. Okay, let me try on the crop trench so you can see the difference. Okay, actually, psych, never mind. I like this way better. Never mind. I like this way better. Yeah. The proportions on this are perfect. Even the purse pairs back to it better. Wow. I don't know. This is great. Ooh, this is so good. I love this. Okay, so these are the Shein pants in black, and this crop trench I got from Zara a few years ago. Now, don't look at the collar. The collar is filthy. I need to wash this. But I got this a few years ago from Zara. Oh my God. This is perfection, honey. You talk about a perfect outfit. Now, I would put this with some heels. Girl, take me somewhere. I need to go somewhere. Wow, this is so cute. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, now, okay, I could just like maybe 2 more centimeters to lift up. Like, it goes up on the sides, but the middle, it has don't mind me, child. For a high-rise pant, I feel like the crotch is not as long as I would want it to be. However, it still comes up pretty high. Look at this outfit, girl. Perfection. All right, so those are all the pieces that I've picked up recently. I just wanted to style them in my closet just to make sure, we got to make sure that things can stick and stay. Okay, do you really belong here? We gotta try it out to make sure that things can stay. And now I have outfits ready to go. Take me somewhere. You want to go to brunch? What you want to do? Let's go. Okay, I'm just so ready to go somewhere now that I have outfits to wear, right? All right, so that is all I have for the style portion. Now let's get into the beauty beats. Okay, so for today's beauty beat, I need to do some stuff, girl. I need to clean my brushes, for one. I need to reorganize my makeup, because I used to have my makeup stored in this desk. This is my vanity desk that I have in my room. I'll show you later that I've rearranged my room, and now I feel like this desk has a better opportunity for me to bring my makeup back in here. My makeup was in the bathroom, but at my old apartment, I used to love sitting here to do my makeup. So I have this little vanity mirror, which I might get a brighter one because sometimes it does feel a little darker in this corner, but for now, I love it. So I need to go through this bucket. Now, I do enjoy having my makeup in this bucket, although it looks absolutely insane, but I like to be able to see everything and pick through. But I think it's going to be even better when I move the stuff to this vanity, because the vanity has 3 drawers. And initially when I first got it, I had my hair things in one of the side drawers and in the middle drawer, and then the makeup was all in one drawer. And there's still makeup in here, but these are the things that I don't use as often, so I probably need to get rid of them, right? I don't like getting rid of stuff, but there's makeup in here already. But I want to be able to spread the makeup out throughout this entire desk with all 3 drawers. So maybe like my palettes, the flatter things in the middle, maybe even the brushes in the middle, and then, you know, spray bottles. I got my setting sprays, different things. So we're going to figure out the best way to organize this. But first, I need to wash my brushes. So let's do that. Girl, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Y'all are seeing something that I'm not really skilled at, which is organization. It doesn't click until it clicks. You know what I mean? And right now it's just not clicking. I want to have all of the things that I reach for most often all together. Maybe that should be this, because that makes sense, right? To have the things I reach for most often in the middle as opposed to the sides. But no, because I would probably want this closed while I sit here and do my makeup, right? I don't want to keep reaching in it, right? Okay, and then I can boop, 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 boop. Girl, what is she doing? It's almost like it's not enough stuff to fill the drawers, which is fine, but I just want some organization. And then it's almost like the drawers are too deep. They're not too deep, but I'm just saying, like, it makes it feel empty. What is the deal? Okay, let's keep going and see what we can figure out. So far, I have all my everyday things that I always reach for in this far drawer. In the middle, I have like palettes and things. I have some eyeshadow palettes. I use it as highlight eyeshadow. I use this as blush, and then just some other palettes, some lashes and things, because I want these things to be flat. Like, I don't want this to be, I want to be able to easily touch things and find what I'm looking for. Only thing now, well, I have this thing for my brushes that I think I will just keep the brushes in this and sit it on top of the vanity. I also want something for like the lip glosses and lipsticks and things, because I don't want those just laying down and rolling around. I kind of want them either in some type of cup thing, I guess. I don't know. Just maybe 2 or 3 drawer divider, clear drawer divider situations. To where I can put like lip products in there, even probably like liners too, because I put the liners that I reach for the most in here, but I don't like how this looks. It's just not cute. Like, none of this is cute, but I guess that's okay. Everything don't have to be cute as long as I can access it, you know what I mean? Anyway, until I get the drawer dividers, I'll just put the lip products in here. Put them in here loose, child. Okay, this is not satisfying. Let me clean this up and then give you a satisfying ending. Hey y'all, I'm looking a little rough, but I am about to take my bed down. I have a new bed frame coming because this bed is just too big for this room, and I'm having a hard time maneuvering around this room. This bed was the find of all finds. I found it at Goodwill for under $100. It has storage. It's an amazing bed. However, it is too big for this room, so I'm gonna put it in storage. I'm not getting rid of it because, again, it was the best bed I've ever found. But I did get something. So this bed, I'll show you guys. Hold on. So this is the thing that the mattress sits on. So don't mind it if it looks a little rinky-dink. But this bed has this lip that goes all the way around. So it makes the bed huge in this room. If you think about it, this is the size of a normal bed from this middle part. But because I have all of this storage around the sides, and I can't even get to that side because the room is just not big, so I figured I'll get rid of this bed for now and just put it in storage. It has drawers here, so I have hats and stuff in there, and my jewelry in here. But my other bed, I made sure that it sits up high so I can store stuff all the way underneath. This bed, I can't get under this part. It's just around the edges, so I need to take this down before the task rabbit arrives. And you see how nice this bed is? I love this bed, but I gotta take it out. And because it's pushed up against the wall, a little TMI, I have a hard time just changing the sheets. And I feel like because I have a hard time changing the sheets, I'm not changing the sheets as often, and my skin is breaking out. So I was like, oh, that's enough. Let's get rid of this. So I'm about to take this down, and then the task rabbit should be here in an hour or two. Completely forgot I was a YouTuber for a second and did not record the task rabbit coming in and taking the bed, but they took the bed. It is now in storage, and thank the Lord up above that my new bed was delivered right before the task rabbit got here, so they brought that box in. I have about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna see if I can put this together real quick because the box is really light and the review said that it was easy to put together. So I think I can put it together before I have to go get Victory from school. Let's see. Okay, so by now I'm pretty sure I showed you me taking down my old bed, putting up the new bed, and it has made a world of difference in my bedroom. I was able to switch things around, and you'll see in a second. I was able to like reconfigure my bedroom to make so much more sense. Like, there's so much space in here. I don't understand how all this space opened up. However, it's very ghetto in here. It's very ghetto, and I just want you to know that I am letting you in, and there will be no judgment in the comments, okay? No judgment in the comments, because I was like trying to figure out where to put the bed, right? Because when I initially put it up, I was like, okay, this will do, but flow of the room just wasn't making sense. So let me show you what's happening. So what's happening now is that the bed is under the TV, girl. Girl, what? The bed is under the TV because this wall makes the most sense for my bed, because 2 bedside tables fit perfectly. I still have so much space to walk around. You see I moved the desk over here, and it's just so much space now. It feels so spacious and roomy. But I call myself, now let me tell you, I have a best friend who is very handy, right? She's an engineer, all the things, and she helped me put my TVs up. And when we did them together, I was like, oh, simple enough. I understand the concept. And when I moved my bed to this wall, I was like, I can move the TV myself. I just ordered a drill off Amazon, and I'm like, okay, I gotta find some anchors. And I remember how she did it, so I'm pretty sure I could do it. Let me show you. Let me show you my attempt. But, girl, what is that? This is my attempt at moving, and I just had to throw these pictures up here to film the first part of this video. What is that? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what it is. So, where do I start? This, first of all, these are all, I tried to put anchors because I didn't have a stud finder. That was my first problem. It's like, you don't even have all the things you need. Call somebody to put this TV up. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to put an anchor here and hit a stud, right? So I was like, oh, well, but it's already this big ass hole right here, right? But I'm like, okay, let me just get a wood screw. I can screw the thing to hang the TV. I can screw it into the stud, right? Get down here, ain't no stud right here. This is the bottom part of the, forget what the thing is called to hang the TV, but I'll put it here on the screen. Get down here, there's no stud. What do you mean? Let me just turn this around, hold on. And then I'm like, okay, well, let me just move over a little bit, you know? Let me just move over. And I think it's a hole over here too. Let's take this down. Girl, who was in here shooting? Somebody had a shootout in here. And these are big. Let me tell you why they're so big. Because the anchors that I have, they came with a drill bit to make the size of the hole fit the anchor. And I bought these like super heavy duty anchors because I'm like, I want to hang the TV. I don't want anything to happen. The anchor went straight through the wall, girl. I heard it fall, boop, down. This one straight through the wall, boop. For some reason, there's a stud right here. Or some kind of piece of wood, not sure why. Then I was like, well, let me just move over a little bit and see if I can. Girl, no, it's not working. So just know, it is so ghetto around here. Just know that I have been in my bed, head to foot, backwards basically, so I could watch TV. And I just need to call somebody to change this TV around. But you know, it's Christmas and that has not been my priority. So I've just been laying at the foot of the bed to watch TV. So that's where we're at. Just know it's very ghetto up in here. However, with the room, I love this layout. There are some things that need to change. One, okay, the plant is over here. it is not fluffed out correctly, so please don't mind that. However, I do love how big and dramatic it is. I have it on, this is really like a side table, like a drink table, but I like how it elevated the plant and made it more dramatic. I do want to add curtains. I think curtains would really like set this off. Once the TV is taken out, I'm going to put some artwork over here. I don't know if I'm going to use the same artwork that I've been using in the bedroom, which is these right here. But I do have another piece that I think I'm going to get framed to put over here. It's like a black woman. It's really cute. I think I'm going to put it here. Now, the mistake that I made is that when I bought this lamp, I only got one. This lamp is so cute and I have not seen it again. I got it from Home Goods and I want two. I want the set, and now I don't have the set. And so this lamp is just like a $10 lamp from Target, excuse my Bible and stuff. And I've just been using it for the lighting, but it is not the lamp that I want. So I think I'm gonna end up having to get 2 new lamps, unfortunately, to like make this make sense. Or maybe just another black lamp. It doesn't have to be identical to this, but complementary. We'll see. The curtain options that I have some brown curtain options, and then I have like a deep burnt orange that might bring some color into the room, but it also might just be like off. So we'll have to see what it looks like with the artwork. This is a steamer. I want to move it into my closet, but there's no outlet in my closet, so I'm going to have to put an extension cord and kind of snake it through the closet, which I've done before. So I want to move the steamer into the closet, but the closet also needs work because I want to put some, do I show y'all the closet, Lord? Okay, here's the closet. It's a deep closet. There's lots of space, but towards the back of the closet, I want to put tension rods like all up and down that back wall because there's a little lip that the tension rods can catch on to here. I'm gonna move this. This is where I put my hats and scarves and stuff. I'm gonna move this over here somewhere, maybe put tension rods so I can hang some heels. I'll show you how I'll do that, and then also hang more clothes. I have dressers down here. Girl, it's a mess. It's embarrassing. I have dressers down there, and I don't know, I just need to better use the space. So we will figure that out, but that is where I'm at with style at home. I have gunshot wounds. I have a TV over my bed. You know, it's things happening. So stay tuned for the updates. All right, so that is going to wrap up this episode of Style Chat TV. If you made it this far and you have not subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life, girl? Hit that subscribe button, okay? We in this thing now. And if you know someone who would like this kind of content, be sure to share it. Also, in the comments, let me know, what was your favorite look? I don't know. Well, I think y'all know by my excitement, like what was one of my favorite looks, but let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. And I'll be sure to keep you updated on my progress in my bedroom. I'm excited to make better use of that space, and child, if I don't move that TV, I'm just gonna scream, okay? But thank you so much for tuning in to this episode, and I will see you guys next week.